Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your May 2022 monthly overall forecast. We're going to look at the whole month of May. We're going to see what's coming up for you, and we're going to use a combination of Oracle and Tarot to do so. Taurus, big happy birthday out there to you guys. We are in full swing in Taurus season. We have just come out of the new moon in Taurus, along with that solar eclipse. It was very, very powerful beginning to the month, end of April. Venus has just moved into the sign of Aries, so you're definitely going to be feeling very, very activated. Keep in mind, Taurus, I am also an astrologer, so if you're interested in hearing even more about the planetary forecast, there will be a link at the end of this video you can click on to hear even more about that. We will touch on the astrology in this reading, but we'll mostly be focusing on your cards today. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any info regarding the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box, Taurus. And I also hope that you will hit that like and subscribe button to let me know you enjoyed the content here. So let's go ahead and jump on in, Taurus. We're going to start out with some oracle cards to get your basic energies for the way this month is playing out, and then we are going to do a full Celtic cross with clarified cards. So dear Spirit, dear angels, ancestors, guardians, let's see what we have for our beautiful Taurus folks for the month of May 2022, please. Anything they need to be made aware of or need to see for their highest and best good. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, guys. Taurus. Number one, I really want to point out that I like the number on this card. It's a 22 there in the corner. 22 is a master number. It's a very, very strong number. Plus, you're the second sign of the zodiac, so I love that the 2-2 is coming up. I do feel that this is a time of really mastering your own power and really putting that into use. The Fool's Embrace card is about transmuting pain. When I think about the Fool, I think about, the tarot, and that's really about being very open to what Spirit brings, being very open to the next leap of faith, to the next step that Spirit prompts you to take. And this is about transmuting pain, painful situations, heartbreaking or disappointing situations, and really transmuting it into something that's very healing. So that is a big process that's going on. Embrace the energy of the Fool card from the tarot. Be open, be optimistic, be hopeful, trust in Spirit. Don't worry too much about what's coming next. That's going to help you transmute a lot of your pain into healing medicine. Let's get into a numerology card, please, for Taurus. Let's see what special number may be coming up into your life. Wow. Okay, Taurus, this is a powerful month, I feel, and a powerful time for you. Maybe too, because, the sun is in your sign right now, so we're really feeling the strength of that. But you started out with a 22, now you're getting an 11, another master number, right? Whereas the 22 is more about embracing the mastery of your own soul and your own personal power. The 11 is really embracing the power of yourself as an individual coming together with others, right? It really sets you apart, but it also helps you to know yourself better so that you can more easily enter into those fulfilling relationships. There's a reason why 1111 is often seen as a number of soulmates, twin flames, right? Because it's those two coming together as a whole. Let's get into a chakra and crystal card. Let's see what's going to be best for you to work with. Taurus 2022, please, Spirit. Ooh, and we have the peridot coming up. This is a beautiful heart chakra stone. It is a, small crystal usually. You don't usually find big old pieces of peridot, so just a little piece will do. And this is about teaching and learning, really, and I feel like your heart, you've been through some big things when it comes to emotions, relationships, and experiences that way, so you have a lot to teach. And you also may feel like you've learned a lot as well in the process. I always say, when you teach, you learn, and when you learn, you teach, right? There's a really beautiful synchronistic flow that happens there at the same time. So you may want to work with the peridot, work with the energies of your heart chakra, teaching and learning emotional lessons. Let's get into a guardian or guide. Let's see who wants to come through, please, for Taurus for May 2022. Ooh, I love this one, guys. The Miriam, the Sacred Vision. Absolutely beautiful. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So there's a big energy of forgiveness, of blessing. These were considered the spirits, the guardian angels that stood by, you know, the tomb of Jesus. So there is really a beautiful energy here of, you know, acceptance of the cycles of life as well, right? Helping people to learn about the cycles of life, and maybe you know, imparting those lessons to others as well during this month. Let's get into your tarot, Taurus. Let's see what's coming up there. We're going to use the Rider-Waite to do the initial spread, and we are going to clarify these cards. So Spirit, let's see Taurus in the tarot, May 2022. Wow, you're coming in so strong here, guys. Woo! Wow, Taurus. Some really beautiful energy. My goodness, what a powerful month. Right in the center, beating heart of that Celtic cross. You are seated in your power, so strong. Empress card is one of your power cards in the tarot. This is Venus rulership, right? That is your ruling planet. So I would say Taurus and Libra both rule the Empress card as well. But to me, this is you just sitting in that place of abundance, prosperity, creativity, manifestation, nurturing something to fruition. You may be really feeling the creative juices flowing right now, Taurus. It's time for you to start moving in the direction of your dreams. You may be getting ready to start a project, maybe close to finishing the project, anywhere in between, depending on your situation. Let's get a clarifier for the Empress, please. Wow. 10 of Pentacles, Taurus. If you haven't already stepped into this major abundance cycle, I think you're getting ready to, because this is one of the nicest cards in the tarot. It really just indicates, you know, long-term success, stability, loyalty, long-term associations that stand the test of time. Whew! I mean, these are beautiful cards. These are beautiful cards. Absolutely incredible. In the immediate past, you're coming from the Sun. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot, absolutely. It's optimism, happiness, victory, success, overcoming challenging times, new beginnings, fresh new starts. Some of you guys might be getting pregnant or having kids or bringing a new pet into your house. This is all that kind of energy. For other people, it's definitely like the birth of creative ideas, new abundant dreams and ideas that just speak to your soul and your heart and take you so much further than you ever thought they could. Wow. And it's really kind of come to you. Like, you haven't had to chase this down a whole lot. It's like, you know, it's the ships are coming in. I feel like you've done a whole lot of work. You've really worked hard for that positivity. And it's like now you start to feel, oh, wow, you know, like all these good things are starting to come back to me after all that effort I put in. Going into the immediate future, we have the High Priestess. So this is very spiritual knowledge, spiritual awareness, understanding of mysteries and wisdom. Let's get into a clarifier for her. She's a little ephemeral, right? She's that moon energy. And we do have that full moon in Scorpio right in the center of the month on May 15th. You know, that's the full moon that's going to be sitting opposite your sun. So you're definitely going to feel that lunar power, you know, hitting later in the second half of this month. I think it's going to empower you too to not give away all your secrets, right? Look at that. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're very protective of your softer inner heart, and also, you know, your spiritual awareness. You know how that is. It's like if you tell the wrong people, you know, your precious information, they're not going to honor it. They're not going to protect it. They're not going to even really care about it. So this is making you a lot more particular about who you give that to, or who you allow into your inner sanctum. That's what I feel going into the second half of the month. On the subconscious position, we've got that Queen of Wands. So again, you are fiery, a lot more fearless, a lot more creative. Like, she is a very creative, magical kind of queen, very sexy, very sensual. She lives in that very, you know, strong world of passion, generosity, enthusiasm. And you are balancing, right? You're balancing two sides of yourself in some ways, you know, and I also think you are balancing your money. You're kind of saying, okay, I have all these things that I want to do, all these things I want to create, but I just need to make sure I've got enough in the bank to cover it. So you may be doing a little bit of balancing of the finances here with the Two Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy on that card. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit, is the Queen of Cups. So we've got a Queen on the top and on the bottom, and in the center we've got the Empress, which really comprises all the Queen's energies, right? So on the top, it's again saying, you know, Taurus, here's that Scorpio Queen. We're having that big Scorpio full moon and lunar eclipse here coming in. I do feel like those lunar energies are going to be very, very strong for you this month. And this is really encouraging you to set your boundaries, right? Make good decisions about who you let in. It doesn't mean that you cease to be kind, compassionate, caring, all of that, but you're bringing it better into balance. Look at the Temperance card, clarifying this Queen of Cups, right? Queen of Cups is discerning about who she allows into her emotional space. And so I do think that you're going to be doing that quite a bit. You're going to be a lot more careful about who you allow in and who you keep a little more on the periphery, because not everybody can handle all of our truth. Not everybody is meant to have all of our truth. So I think that it's really important for you to look around your social circle and who you have in your life and say, this one's good for me. This one maybe be a little bit more careful with, okay? Let's go into your advice. Let's see what suggestions we have for Taurus through this month of May, please. Yeah, decision making. You're leaving some things behind, Taurus. There's no doubt about that. You may be leaving some people, or maybe getting the kick. Suggested approach of Two of Swords. So this Libra energy, you're going to be making some choices, absolutely. You may have been procrastinating on those choices for a while, but it's definitely time to stop thinking it over, dwelling on it, or avoiding it, and just go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off. Go ahead and make that decision for yourself, Taurus. Yeah, there's some big transformations. There's a definite feeling of you cutting something out of your life. There's some big changes here with the Death card. I do feel like you've been really sitting on the fence, kind of going, I know I need to do this. I know I need to get rid of that person or quit this job or whatever it is that's really been weighing on your mind. It's time to just go ahead and do it, because once you do it, better new things are on the horizon. What you need to know, likewise, is the Eight of Cups. So whatever it is that you're considering letting go of or leaving behind, this is something that has not been emotionally or spiritually fulfilling for a while. Right? This is something that hasn't really granted you what you needed. It might have given you just enough. It might have given you just enough because, you know, Eight of Cups is pretty good, right? But it's not 9, and it's certainly not 10. And so I feel like you're going forward on your journey to get to that 10 of Cups, that ultimate happiness, the greater fulfillment, that good feeling of connection. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're going to where the good things are. I mean, this is you saying, you know what? I put in as much effort as I could. I did my very best, but it just isn't doing it for me. So I'm going to go to this Page of Pentacles. I know I have this coin of value and worth. I'm getting ready to invest it. I would like to put it somewhere that it's going to grow and bear fruit over time. And you're quite excited about it. You know, to me, this Eight of Cups with the Page of Pentacles is a definite adventure. It's a definite new path opening up before you, Taurus. And you're probably kind of happy about it, you know, but you've definitely got to make some choices and let some things go out of your life first. Hopes and fears, Two of Pentacles is showing up again. So I do feel for a lot of you, you know, you're very, very money conscious right now. Not unusual for Taurus to be so, because you are the sign that rules resources and finance. But you're definitely considering that. That's a part of your decision-making process. Is sort of like, okay, I got to make sure that the money is going to be there. Got to make sure that I stay afloat that way. Yeah, because you don't... You don't want to get into a place where you feel let down or you feel like you don't have enough. But I do feel, you know, and for some of you, not all of you, as this is general, but for some of you, this could be a breakup that you're considering. Somebody or something that hasn't been good for you. Could be a job, could be a relationship, could be a home situation. And you know that leaving it behind might make your finances a little tighter. And you don't really want to deal with that, but it could be part of it. And that's part of why you're really trying to balance those finances. If that's not the situation, Taurus, it could also be something where you just feel you don't want to get in a place of scarcity. So don't give in too much to those fearful or anxious thoughts, because that is the hopes and fears position. It's not the actualities, right? Many times what you focus on is what you bring more of into your life. So outcome card is the Six of Cups. This is a card of inner child healing, reconciliations, nostalgia, sentimentality. If you are going through something with someone right now, there is a great potential for healing it, right? I think some things will be let go. Some things will be completely released out of your life. But some things have the potential to be healed. So I think that maybe as well part of that juggling action, you might be making that decision. You know, what can be healed, what can be reconciliated, and what just needs to be let go of so I can move into a better future. Nine of Wands, yeah. And I think that part of this, you know, is you really want to lower those defenses. You've got the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands here. And so that can many times mean that you've got your defenses up around something, or maybe they do. So part of getting into the deeper healing is there has to be a lowering of the defenses, because both of you may have those defenses quite high right now. And you're a little bit tired of fighting, just tired of fighting. It's time to call a truce. On the bottom, we've got the Two of Wands and the Lovers card. So that is the current running through this. I definitely feel a lot of you are making some decisions about relationships and love, and whether or not to take them forward as you go into the future. I feel like the future is quite bright, though. I mean, these are just incredible cards. Most of this reading is just absolutely beautiful. You don't have any really horrible, you know, stuff to look at. None of it's bad, you know, none of it's bad. There's some challenges to be sure, but a lot of that is just making the decision to face these challenges head on and deal with them. Let's get into an affirmation, please, for Taurus. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Contentment card, and I think that part of it is your focus, Taurus. Focus on the things you're appreciative of. Focus on the things that make you feel content, stable, and grounded. Don't focus so much on the things that you feel upset about, right? Those things will heal. Those things can heal. But it really does take you focus on this, your focus on this contentment. This is one of the Zodiac cards, actually. It's the Zodiac Year of the Pig. And it says, don't exert yourself. No extra effort is needed at this point. Yes, be content and let things happen naturally. Balance humility with confidence. Your attitude is reflected in the Taoist teaching, soft is strong and great is low, right? So the softer your approach, the more gentle you are with yourself and others, the better things come to you. It's even reflected in that past position with the Sun and the Three of Wands. This is like, you know, you put in the effort in the past for your happiness, but right now is not the time that you have to push super hard or heavy to get that. It's coming to you. Allow it. Allow it in, Taurus. I hope you have an amazing May, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.